What happens when tradition meets modernity in one of the most public and scrutinized institutions in the world? When Princess Anne, the steadfast enforcer of royal protocol, and Queen Camilla, a figure of evolving monarchy, found themselves at the center of a subtle yet significant exchange, it became more than just a fleeting moment. It became a mirror reflecting the complexities of the British royal family today. What does this seemingly small incident tell us about the future of the monarchy? Can its traditions withstand the pressures of modern expectations, or must they adapt to survive? And how do the roles of Queen Camilla and Princess Anne shape the delicate balance between heritage and progression? Let's hear the story behind the headlines. Princess Anne and Queen Camilla were set to attend a rare joint engagement, an event that naturally attracted public attention. The two women, both prominent figures within the British monarchy but with distinctly different public personas, were to meet at the University of London. Princess Anne, renowned for her dedication and strict adherence to royal protocols, was there in her capacity as Chancellor to present Queen Camilla with an honorary doctorate of literature. The ceremony was intended to be a dignified affair, underscoring the monarchy's commitment to academia and public service. However, what transpired became the focus of headlines and whispers across royal circles. The moment in question seemed innocuous at first. As they prepared to enter a room, Queen Camilla gestured for Princess Anne to go ahead of her. To many, this may have seemed a courteous, even trivial gesture. Yet within the rigid framework of royal protocols, it carried a deeper significance. Protocol dictates that Camilla, as queen consort, takes precedence over Anne, the princess royal, regardless of personal relationships or other factors. Anne, however, politely declined the gesture and allowed Camilla to enter first, subtly reinforcing the established order. This seemingly minor exchange encapsulated much of what defines the British monarchy, a delicate balance between personal interactions and institutional traditions. To outsiders, it might appear overly formal or antiquated, but within the monarchy, such protocols are essential. They represent the structure and hierarchy that have underpinned the institution for centuries. Breaking or bending them, even in small ways, could carry symbolic weight far beyond the moment itself. Royal observers were quick to analyze the exchange, noting how it highlighted the distinct approaches of the two women. Camilla, who has spent years navigating the complexities of royal life, has occasionally sought to bring a more relaxed, modern touch to certain practices. Anne, on the other hand, is widely known for her steadfast commitment to tradition. She has often been described as the monarchy's most dutiful member, someone who views the maintenance of royal customs as both a responsibility and a privilege. This incident wasn't the first time such nuances of royal protocol became a point of discussion. Historically, the British monarchy has relied heavily on established rules to maintain its image and authority. These rules, codified over centuries, govern everything from seating arrangements to public appearances and even the order of entering rooms. They ensure clarity and consistency in a world where public perception can shift rapidly. For Princess Anne, adhering to these protocols is non-negotiable, a reflection of her unwavering belief in the institution's value. Camilla's journey to her current role has been markedly different. As queen consort, she has faced significant scrutiny and challenges in gaining public acceptance. Her early years as a member of the royal family were characterized by relentless media attention and public skepticism. However, over time, Camilla has worked diligently to redefine her image, focusing on charity work and public engagements to showcase her commitment to the monarchy. Her efforts have earned her a more favorable public standing, but moments like this remind observers that her integration into royal life has not been without its complexities. The University of London engagement also served as a rare opportunity to see Camilla and Anne together in an official capacity. Despite their shared commitment to the royal family, their differing styles often draw attention. Anne's reputation for being no-nonsense and strictly professional contrasts with Camilla's warmer, more informal approach. These differences, while subtle, are often amplified in public settings, where every action is scrutinized. As the event progressed, the exchange between Anne and Camilla became a talking point among those present and royal watchers alike. It raised questions about the evolving role of protocol in a modern monarchy. Was Camilla's gesture an attempt to inject a touch of modernity into an otherwise rigid structure, or was it a simple act of politeness? And in choosing to uphold tradition, was Anne reaffirming her role as the monarchy's guardian of custom? Or was she unintentionally highlighting the institution's resistance to change? Such moments, while seemingly minor, carry weight because they reflect larger tensions within the royal family and the monarchy as an institution. In an era where the public increasingly values authenticity and relatability, the monarchy's adherence to tradition can sometimes appear out of touch. Yet, these traditions are also what lend the institution its unique character and historical continuity. Balancing these opposing forces is an ongoing challenge, one that figures like Anne and Camilla must navigate daily. The public reaction to the incident was as varied as the interpretations of the gesture itself. On social media, some praised Anne for her consistency and commitment to tradition, viewing her actions as a quiet affirmation of the monarchy's enduring values. Others saw Camilla's gesture as a refreshing break from the norm, a sign that the monarchy could adapt to modern sensibilities without losing its essence. The debate underscored the growing tension between preserving the monarchy's traditions and embracing the changes needed to remain relevant in a rapidly evolving world. Within the royal family, such exchanges are unlikely to lead to open conflict. However, they do reflect the subtle dynamics at play among its members. Anne's role as the Princess Royal has always been deeply tied to upholding the monarchy's customs, while Camilla's position as Queen Consort places her in a more complex role, balancing public expectations, royal duties, and her relationship with the family. Moments like this reveal the delicate interplay between these roles and the individual personalities behind them. As the day's events concluded, it was clear that the incident had left an impression, both within the royal household and among the public. It served as a reminder of the enduring importance of protocol in the monarchy, even as it faces increasing pressure to modernize. More importantly, it highlighted the challenges faced by those within the royal family as they navigate the expectations placed upon them. As we delve deeper into the history of royal protocols and their role in shaping the monarchy, the significance of this incident becomes even clearer. The exchange between Camilla and Anne wasn't just about who entered a room first. It was a reflection of the evolving dynamics within the royal family and the institution they represent. The exchange between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla at the University of London provided a striking example of how royal protocols, even in seemingly mundane moments, can carry symbolic significance. To fully appreciate why such customs hold weight, it's necessary to delve into their historical roots and the role they've played in shaping the monarchy's identity. Royal protocol isn't merely a set of arbitrary rules. It's an intricate framework designed to maintain order, hierarchy, and tradition. Over centuries, these protocols have evolved to reflect the monarchy's priorities and values, creating a system that governs everything from public appearances to private interactions. This structure ensures that the monarchy presents a unified front, essential for preserving its legitimacy and public trust. The British royal family in particular has long been associated with its adherence to tradition. Protocols like the order of precedence, the choreography of public engagements, and even the subtleties of seating arrangements are steeped in history. These customs create a sense of continuity, connecting the present-day monarchy to its storied past. For Princess Anne, these traditions represent more than rules. They are the foundation upon which the monarchy stands. Anne's dedication to tradition is a defining characteristic of her public persona. As the Princess Royal, she has embraced her role with unwavering commitment, often described as the hardest-working royal due to the sheer number of engagements she undertakes each year. Her meticulous attention to protocol is part of what has earned her widespread respect, not only within the royal family, but also among the public and the institutions she represents. Instances like the one involving Queen Camilla underscore Anne's steadfastness. Her decision to uphold protocol in that moment was consistent with her approach to royal duties. It wasn't about personal dynamics or public perception, but rather about maintaining the integrity of the monarchy's traditions. This sense of duty has long defined Anne's role, making her a symbol of continuity within the ever-evolving royal family. In contrast, Queen Camilla's relationship with royal protocols has been shaped by her unique journey within the monarchy. Unlike Anne, whose royal role was determined from birth, Camilla entered this world later in life, with a very different set of expectations and challenges. Her early years as a member of the royal family were marked by intense public scrutiny, particularly given the circumstances surrounding her relationship with Charles. For much of her life, Camilla was portrayed as a divisive figure, often criticized by the media and viewed with skepticism by the public. Over time, she has worked tirelessly to transform this narrative, focusing on charity work, advocacy, and a warm public presence to establish herself as a valuable member of the royal family. Her eventual transition to Queen Consort marked a significant milestone, signaling both her acceptance within the family and the public's recognition of her dedication. Yet, even as Camilla has grown into her role, moments like the protocol breach attempt highlight the complexities she faces. Navigating royal life as a queen consort, especially following a figure as universally admired as Queen Elizabeth II, requires balancing tradition with a more approachable, modern image. Camilla's gesture at the University of London could be interpreted as an effort to bridge this gap, a small, symbolic attempt to introduce a touch of informality without undermining the monarchy's structure. This tension between tradition and modernity is not unique to Camilla. It reflects a broader challenge faced by the monarchy as an institution. In an era defined by rapid social and cultural change, the royal family must find ways to remain relevant while preserving the traditions that define it. Moments like these, while seemingly minor, serve as reminders of the delicate balance required to achieve this. The public's reaction to the incident at the University of London offers valuable insight into these dynamics. While some praised Anne for her steadfast commitment to protocol, others saw Camilla's gesture as a refreshing departure from rigidity. This divide highlights the evolving expectations of the monarchy's role in modern society. For many, the monarchy's traditions are its strength, a source of stability in an uncertain world. For others, these same traditions can appear outdated, even restrictive. Social media, in particular, has amplified these differing perspectives. Platforms like Twitter and Instagram are hotbeds of discussion, where every royal gesture or decision is dissected and debated. The exchange between Camilla and Anne quickly became a trending topic, with opinions ranging from admiration for Anne's consistency to appreciation for Camilla's perceived warmth and relatability. This digital discourse reflects the broader cultural conversation about the monarchy's place in the modern world. Within royal circles, the significance of protocol extends beyond public perception. It also shapes the dynamics among family members. Anne and Camilla's differing approaches to tradition are emblematic of their broader roles within the monarchy. Anne's role as the Princess Royal is deeply tied to her identity as a guardian of custom, while Camilla's position as Queen Consort comes with the added responsibility of adapting these customs to contemporary expectations. This interplay between their roles was evident during the University of London engagement. While Anne's adherence to protocol reaffirmed her commitment to the monarchy's traditions, Camilla's gesture suggested a willingness to challenge or reinterpret these norms. This dynamic reflects the broader evolution of the monarchy itself, which must navigate a path between preserving its heritage and embracing change. As the event concluded, the moment between Anne and Camilla lingered in the minds of those who witnessed it. It wasn't just about who entered the room first. It was a snapshot of the monarchy in transition, grappling with the complexities of tradition in a rapidly changing world. For Anne, it was another opportunity to demonstrate her steadfast dedication to protocol. For Camilla, it was a reminder of the fine line she must walk as she continues to define her role within the royal family. The monarchy's protocols have always been more than just rules. They are a reflection of its identity, a way of communicating stability and continuity to the public. Yet, as the world changes, so too must the monarchy. The exchange between Anne and Camilla serves as a microcosm of this broader challenge, offering a glimpse into the tensions and opportunities that define the institution today. The question of how the monarchy will navigate these challenges remains open. As we continue to explore the history of royal protocols and their role in shaping the monarchy, it becomes clear that moments like these are not just about individual personalities or decisions. They are part of a larger story, one that reflects the enduring complexity of balancing tradition and modernity within one of the world's oldest institutions. The evolution of royal protocol and its role in defining the monarchy becomes even more compelling when viewed through the lens of the individual journeys of its members. Queen Camilla's integration into the royal family has been a testament to perseverance, while Princess Anne's unwavering dedication to tradition underscores her role as the monarchy's bedrock. Their differing approaches highlight the nuances of navigating one of the world's most scrutinized institutions. Camilla's path to queenship was far from conventional. Her relationship with King Charles was marred by years of public scrutiny and controversy, particularly in the shadow of Diana, Princess of Wales. When Camilla married Charles in 2005, many questioned whether the public would ever fully accept her. She wasn't just stepping into the role of the Duchess of Cornwall. She was stepping into a family dynamic shaped by history, public opinion, and deeply ingrained traditions. Over the years, Camilla worked tirelessly to reshape her image. By championing causes close to her heart, such as literacy, domestic violence awareness, and community support, she carved out a distinct identity within the royal family. These efforts weren't merely acts of duty, but a reflection of her desire to connect with the public in a way that felt authentic and impactful. Gradually, this approach helped her gain respect and admiration, allowing her to transition into the role of queen consort with greater ease than many had initially anticipated. However, being queen consort comes with its own set of challenges. Unlike Princess Anne, whose position as Princess Royal comes with defined roles and expectations, Camilla's role is multifaceted. She must support the king in his duties, maintain a strong public presence, and navigate the complexities of royal protocol, all while balancing her personal style with the expectations of her position. This balancing act is evident in moments like the protocol breach attempt with Anne, where Camilla's informal approach intersects with the monarchy's formal traditions. Princess Anne's journey, by contrast, has been defined by consistency. From an early age, she demonstrated a commitment to royal duty that set her apart. Known for her no-nonsense attitude and work ethic, Anne has built a reputation as one of the most reliable members of the royal family. Her schedule often includes hundreds of engagements each year, ranging from charity events to official ceremonies, all executed with the same meticulous attention to detail. This steadfastness has made Anne a symbol of the monarchy's stability, a quality that resonates deeply in times of change. Her adherence to protocol is not simply about following rules, but about embodying the values and traditions that define the royal family. For Anne, these traditions are a source of strength, a reminder of the monarchy's continuity in an ever-changing world. The differing styles of Anne and Camilla are not in opposition, but rather complementary, reflecting the broader spectrum of the royal family's roles. Anne's commitment to tradition ensures that the monarchy retains its sense of history and identity, while Camilla's modern touch demonstrates its ability to evolve and connect with contemporary society. Together, they represent the dual forces at play within the monarchy: preservation and progression. The incident at the University of London wasn't the first time these dynamics came into focus. Over the years, there have been other moments where protocol, tradition, and individual personalities intersected in ways that captured public attention. These moments are a reminder that the royal family is not a monolithic entity, but a collection of individuals with unique perspectives and approaches. One such example is the evolving role of public engagements within the monarchy. Traditionally, these events were highly formal, with strict protocols dictating everything from attire to interactions. However, in recent years, members of the royal family have begun to adapt these engagements to feel more personal and relatable. Camilla has been at the forefront of this shift, often engaging directly with the public in a manner that feels warm and approachable. This approach contrasts with Anne's more traditional style, which emphasizes professionalism and adherence to established norms. Despite their differences, both women share a deep respect for the monarchy and a commitment to its success. This shared dedication is what allows them to navigate moments of tension, such as the protocol breach incident, with grace and understanding. It's a dynamic that reflects the broader challenges faced by the royal family, as it adapts to the expectations of a modern audience while staying true to its roots. The media's role in shaping public perception of these moments cannot be understated. The exchange between Anne and Camilla was analyzed and debated across headlines and social media platforms, each outlet adding its own interpretation to the narrative. Some portrayed it as a clash of personalities, while others viewed it as a symbol of the monarchy's balancing act between tradition and modernity. This diversity of opinions underscores the monarchy's unique position as both an institution and a family, where personal dynamics and public expectations are inextricably linked. Social media, in particular, has amplified the reach and impact of such moments. Platforms like Twitter and Instagram allow the public to engage with royal narratives in real time, sharing their thoughts, critiques, and support. This level of interaction is unprecedented in the monarchy's history, creating new opportunities and challenges for its members. While this increased visibility can foster greater connection and relatability, it also means that every action, no matter how small, is subject to intense scrutiny. For Camilla and Anne, this scrutiny comes with the territory. Their roles require them to navigate these challenges with composure, knowing that their actions carry implications not just for themselves but for the monarchy as a whole. Moments like the University of London engagement are more than just protocol. They are opportunities to shape the public's perception of the royal family's relevance and unity. As the monarchy continues to evolve, the interplay between its traditions and its need to adapt remains a central theme. Figures like Camilla and Anne are at the heart of this evolution, each bringing their own strengths and perspectives to the table. Their ability to work together despite their differing approaches reflects the resilience and adaptability of the institution they represent. The University of London engagement may have been a single event, but its implications reach far beyond that day. It serves as a reminder of the complexities and nuances of royal life, where every action carries layers of meaning. For Camilla, it was another step in her journey to define her role as queen consort. For Anne, it was a reaffirmation of her commitment to the traditions that have long guided the monarchy. Together, they demonstrated the balance of continuity and change that defines the royal family's identity in the modern world. The incident between Queen Camilla and Princess Anne at the University of London highlights a broader narrative that has shaped the monarchy for decades. The tension between public expectation and private tradition. While this single moment captured headlines and public imagination, it also opened the door to discussions about the monarchy's evolving dynamics and the role of media in amplifying its challenges. Royal engagements, once intimate affairs intended to solidify bonds between the monarchy and its subjects, are now major public spectacles. Every gesture, smile, and word is recorded, analyzed, and disseminated across traditional and digital platforms. This shift has placed members of the royal family under an unprecedented level of scrutiny, requiring them to constantly adapt to the dual pressures of public performance and private tradition. For Princess Anne, the scrutiny has been both a challenge and a testament to her steadfastness. Over the years, her dedication to royal duties has made her a symbol of the monarchy's work ethic and consistency. Her adherence to protocol is not only a reflection of her values, but also a safeguard for the institution's stability. Anne's approach to public engagements is characterized by professionalism and focus, ensuring that her interactions are meaningful yet firmly rooted in royal tradition. Queen Camilla, however, has had a different journey. Her entrance into royal life came at a time when media coverage of the family was at its peak, often sensationalized and polarized. The narrative surrounding Camilla was complicated from the start, casting her as a controversial figure during her early years with King Charles. Yet she persevered, reshaping her public image through years of quiet dedication to charitable work and royal engagements. Camilla's style has evolved to reflect a more personal, approachable ethos. She engages with the public in ways that feel less formal, often prioritizing connection over ceremony. This approach has helped her navigate the intense scrutiny that comes with being queen consort, while also carving out a role that feels authentic to her personality. Moments like the protocol exchange with Anne, however, show how this balance is not always easy to maintain, especially within a family whose traditions run so deep. The interplay between these two women during the University of London engagement underscores the monarchy's larger challenge: navigating tradition in an age of immediacy. Royal protocol, with its intricate rules and formalities, was designed to provide structure and continuity. It serves as a visible marker of the monarchy's heritage and its connection to history. However, as society changes, so too do expectations about what the monarchy should represent. This tension is particularly evident in the public's response to moments like the one between Camilla and Anne. On one side, there are those who view the monarchy's traditions as its greatest strength. These individuals see adherence to protocol as a way of preserving the dignity and authority of an institution that has endured for centuries. For them, Anne's actions were a quiet but firm reminder of the importance of these customs, even in seemingly minor situations. On the other side are those who feel that the monarchy's rigid adherence to tradition can sometimes feel out of step with contemporary values. For this group, Camilla's gesture was seen as a refreshing acknowledgement of modern sensibilities, a recognition that hierarchy and tradition can sometimes give way to personal connection. The divide in public opinion reflects the broader debate about the monarchy's role in the 21st century. Should it be a bastion of unchanging tradition, or should it adapt to align more closely with modern values? Social media in particular has amplified this debate. Platforms like Twitter and Instagram provide immediate and unfiltered reactions, allowing individuals to voice their perspectives on royal events in real time. The protocol exchange between Anne and Camilla became a trending topic, with hashtags celebrating Anne's dedication to tradition juxtaposed with those praising Camilla's relatability. This online discourse adds a new layer to the monarchy's public perception, where every moment is subject to public interpretation and critique. The media's role in shaping these narratives cannot be understated. While social media allows individuals to share their opinions, traditional outlets provide the framing for these discussions. Headlines highlighting Anne's firm stance or Camilla's modern touch influence how these moments are perceived by the wider public. This dual influence of social and traditional media creates a feedback loop, where public reaction shapes media coverage, which in turn informs further public discourse. For the royal family, managing this interplay between tradition, modernity, and public perception is an ongoing challenge. Each member plays a unique role in this effort, bringing their own approach to balancing personal authenticity with institutional expectations. For Anne, this means embodying the monarchy's timeless values through her unwavering adherence to protocol. For Camilla, it means finding ways to connect with the public while respecting the traditions that define her role. This dynamic is particularly significant as the monarchy navigates a period of transition. The passing of Queen Elizabeth II marked the end of an era, ushering in a new phase under King Charles III. With this change comes a renewed focus on what the monarchy represents and how it can continue to resonate with a diverse and evolving audience. Figures like Anne and Camilla are at the forefront of this effort, each contributing in their own way to the institution's ongoing relevance. The University of London engagement, while seemingly a small moment, is emblematic of these larger challenges. It highlights the complexities of royal life, where every action is layered with meaning, and every decision carries implications for the monarchy's image. For Anne, the moment reaffirmed her role as a guardian of tradition, a figure who ensures that the monarchy remains connected to its historical roots. For Camilla, it was a reminder of the delicate balance required to integrate modern values into an institution defined by its traditions. As the day's events came to a close, the public's fascination with the exchange between Anne and Camilla showed no signs of waning. It was a moment that captured the monarchy's enduring relevance in a rapidly changing world, a reminder of the institution's ability to spark conversations that extend far beyond the immediate context. For the royal family, it was another example of the unique challenges and opportunities that come with their roles. What remains clear is that the interplay between tradition and modernity is not just a challenge for the monarchy, it is also its strength. The ability to balance these forces, to navigate moments of tension and turn them into opportunities for growth, is what has allowed the institution to endure for centuries. As Anne and Camilla continue to define their roles within this evolving framework, their actions will shape not only their own legacies but also the future of the monarchy itself. The interplay between tradition and modernity within the British monarchy isn't merely a story of two royal figures navigating protocol. It's a reflection of the institution's broader identity crisis. Queen Camilla and Princess Anne's contrasting approaches serve as a microcosm of the challenges facing the monarchy today, as it strives to balance its deep-rooted heritage with the shifting expectations of an ever-evolving society. As public debates around the University of London incident continued to swirl, the underlying question became more pronounced. What role does protocol truly play in the monarchy's future? For centuries, traditions like the Order of Precedence have served as both symbolic and practical tools for ensuring clarity within the royal family's hierarchy. They remind the public and the monarchy itself that the institution is greater than any single individual, functioning as a cohesive whole, guided by precedent and purpose. Yet, as society grows increasingly informal and egalitarian, the rigidity of such traditions can feel at odds with contemporary values. The monarchy, as an institution, has always been both a mirror and a shaper of the society it represents. In past centuries, this meant reinforcing hierarchy and exclusivity. Today, it demands relatability and openness. The line between these two modes of existence is delicate, and figures like Camilla and Anne walk it every day, often under intense public scrutiny. For Princess Anne, walking this line means reinforcing the monarchy's stability through consistent and unwavering adherence to protocol. Her actions reflect a belief that the monarchy's strength lies in its continuity, in maintaining traditions that have survived centuries of change. This perspective, deeply ingrained in her identity as Princess Royal, has earned her widespread respect. Her dedication to duty and tradition acts as a touchstone for the monarchy's enduring values, providing a sense of constancy in a rapidly changing world. Queen Camilla, meanwhile, brings a different perspective shaped by her unique journey into the royal family. Having faced decades of criticism and skepticism, her rise to the role of queen consort was anything but traditional. Unlike Anne, whose royal duties were a birthright, Camilla's role was one she had to earn through perseverance and dedication. This distinction gives her a more flexible approach to royal life, one that acknowledges the importance of protocol, but also leaves room for personal connection and modern interpretation. Their differences, far from being a source of conflict, are part of what makes the monarchy resilient. The institution's ability to accommodate multiple perspectives within its framework has been a key factor in its survival. Figures like Anne and Camilla embody these differing approaches, demonstrating that the monarchy can evolve without losing its essence. While Anne safeguards the institution's traditions, Camilla helps to humanize it, ensuring that it remains accessible and relatable to the public. The monarchy's ability to adapt without compromising its core identity is more critical now than ever. The passing of Queen Elizabeth II marked the end of an era, placing the institution under King Charles III's leadership during a period of heightened scrutiny and changing societal values. The public's expectations are no longer confined to displays of pageantry and tradition. There is a growing demand for transparency, inclusivity, and relevance. Balancing these demands with the monarchy's historical role requires a delicate and intentional approach. Moments like the exchange between Anne and Camilla highlight the monarchy's capacity to generate dialogue about its place in modern society. These seemingly small interactions provide a lens through which the public can engage with larger questions about the institution's future. What should the monarchy represent in the 21st century? How can it honor its traditions while staying relevant to younger generations? These questions, while not new, have taken on greater urgency in an age of rapid change and global interconnectedness. The public's fascination with these dynamics reflects an enduring interest in the monarchy as both a symbol and an institution. While some see it as a relic of the past, others view it as a stabilizing force in an uncertain world. This dual perception places the royal family in a unique position, requiring its members to navigate personal relationships, public expectations, and institutional responsibilities with care and precision. For Anne and Camilla, this means finding ways to work together despite their differing styles, united by a shared commitment to the monarchy's success. As the royal family looks to the future, the roles of younger members will also become increasingly significant. Figures like the Prince and Princess of Wales represent the next chapter of the monarchy, bringing their own approaches to balancing tradition and modernity. Their ability to connect with younger audiences and champion causes that resonate with contemporary values will play a crucial role in shaping the institution's future. At the same time, they will continue to rely on the guidance and example of senior members like Anne and Camilla, whose experiences offer valuable lessons in navigating the complexities of royal life. The evolution of the monarchy is not just about individual figures. It is about the collective efforts of its members to preserve and adapt an institution that has defined Britain's identity for centuries. This requires a careful blending of old and new, a willingness to embrace change while respecting the traditions that have stood the test of time. Anne and Camilla's dynamic, with its mix of tradition and modernity, reflects the monarchy's potential to thrive in this balancing act. As public discourse around the University of London engagement began to settle, its lasting impact became clear. It was a moment that encapsulated the monarchy's ongoing journey, a reminder of its challenges and its capacity for growth. For Anne, it reaffirmed the importance of tradition as a stabilizing force. For Camilla, it underscored the delicate balance between formality and relatability that defines her role as queen consort. Together, they demonstrated the monarchy's resilience and its ability to adapt to the expectations of a modern audience. Looking ahead, the monarchy's future will depend on its ability to continue navigating these complexities. Its traditions provide a foundation, but its adaptability ensures its relevance. The exchange between Anne and Camilla, while rooted in a single moment, speaks to a larger story of evolution, unity, and the enduring power of the monarchy to inspire and engage. As the royal family moves forward, these lessons will remain at the heart of its mission. Tradition and modernity are not opposing forces but complementary elements of an institution that has stood the test of time. Through their actions and their example, figures like Anne and Camilla will continue to shape the monarchy's identity, ensuring that it remains a vital and meaningful part of Britain's story for generations to come. With that, we have reached the end of today's video. If you have come this far with us, be sure to check out other videos on the channel.